Hello everybody, welcome to this new thing we're doing. It's not originally new. I've done this before, but not in a very, very long time at least. It is an actual football watch-along. Owen, welcome. Henry, welcome. So I've decided to put the watch-along to this game. I think this game would have been a very appropriate game to do a watch-along on. I think it's going to be the best game we could potentially see in this weekend of matches. We've not seen many matches of this weekend, so hopefully this one gives us a little bit of an escapism of what's going on at the moment. Plus, I need something to cheer me up at the moment. Actually, I got my booster jab yesterday, but this morning, two of my brothers have tested positive for COVID-19, and any sort of symptom I feel like I get, I always think it's COVID. I tested this morning, came out negative, but that can change by tomorrow. So it's been quite a stressful day, and what it basically means is that right now we have got no choice. The family do have to self-isolate. We can't invite anyone round for Christmas because we're living with two people who have tested positive for COVID-19. So it's a real shame, but it is what it is. We have to deal with it. We just got to look forward to when we can officially invite people around and when I can release. I can technically still go and have freedom, just as long as I test negative. Whilst I test positive, bang, I'm in prison for 10 days. So it's quite stressful going around the house trying to avoid anyone. To be honest, I'd be even more antisocial than what I normally am, which is quite tricky enough. But hopefully this should take my mind off the stress. So it's an actual watch-along. Fulham, Sheffield United, both doing all right in their own ways. Fulham doing well with their position, but with their form not great. Sheffield United not doing well with their position, but doing well with their form. So let's see who's here. I said hello to Owen and Laquan. Hi Nigan, welcome as well. I'm doing all right, thank you. Cody, welcome back. Welcome to the stream, Cody. Blue Terrier is predicting 5-0 to Fulham. In fact, guys, this is a perfect time. Get your predictions in the comments down below. I have already saved your predictions from my score predictions video. Once again, guys, I can only apologise for not getting that released on time. Simple problem is that I had an exam throughout the whole day. I thought I was going to have time, but it turned out I wasn't going to have time. I had to actually record my video. Excuse me. I had to record my video as soon as I finished work. So that was very, very weird with the timing, and the whole production of editing and uploading took about 2 hours. And the video was up by half time, which honestly, it could have been worse. But yeah, it was not my best performance by my part. But once again, to reiterate on what I said about when my brother's getting COVID, it is what it is. I just got to deal with the circumstances. Okay, so at the moment, do you like this scoreboard, guys? I think it looks really, really nice, to be honest with you. Now, I could have chat. Let's not move this. I didn't want to move that. Hang on, guys. I'm going to actually move the chat box, actually, now. It should move like this. There we go. Problem being is that it's going to look quite weird. I'm going to have to just make it a little bit smaller. Now, I tell you what I used to do. I used to have a barrier, but the thing is, and I've already noticed this, my barrier for my scorecard at least is a bit big in width at least, so I'm definitely going to change that next time I do a watch along. But this is definitely the best way I'm going to communicate with you guys, and obviously keeping the tracks with the score, which is on the TV if I look this way. And also Mick McCarthy is he's not commentating, but he's one for pundits today. Should be interesting to hear what he has to say. Blue Terrier celebrating Daniel Sinani with Huddersfield's win. I'm not surprised. I'll put your stream in my description after this FIFA again. Oh, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Lil G is predicting 3-0 Fulham. Welcome to the stream, everyone. It's good to see your predictions. I'm feeling glad doing these watch-alongs again. I remember doing them quite a long time ago. I say quite a long time ago. Probably the last stream I did was actually at the start of the season when Sheffield United played Birmingham. Very first game of the season. And it didn't do too well, and I just thought maybe watch-alongs is not for me. And right now, because I might have to be isolating because I'm trapped at home. There's no excuse, you know. I might as well be doing all of this right now. Now, I've not completely finished my background yet. I'm still piecing together what I wanted back in my live stream, because obviously things have changed and I've changed how I presented my streams. But hopefully this scorecard looks nice. I definitely need to make it a little bit smaller going to the next stream, but that's part of learning this experience. In fact, I definitely can't make the width small, because unfortunately it locks on. Unless there's a way I could do that. I might just quickly experiment with that. I will be looking at you guys' comments, by the way. Right now, I can't do that. Okay, you know, let's just lock it as it is. If you guys have not hit the like button, please do so. What I thought I'd show you today is the sofa score. Now, I know you can't see me at the moment, and I don't know why, because my camera is apparently above the window capture, and it's, there we go. Right, we've made it appear. Right, so we've made it work. So I thought I'd show you what's going on with the table. So, got Fulham and Bournemouth at the top here. But look at this form here. I mean, Bournemouth's winless run has stretched to 5 games. And with Fulham, their winless run has gone to 4 games. Top 2 not doing well, but look at this flawless run by Blackburn there. That tells you everything, that Blackburn are the team in form, and they really are chasing after Bournemouth. Look at that, 42 points, 1 point behind them, and 3 points behind Fulham, and they'll still be 3 points behind Fulham if they lose to Sheffield United today. Now, to remind you where Sheffield United are, they are 14th place. They can go as high as 11th. Yes, they can go as high as 11th, so they could be in a mid-table position if they pick up maximum points in this weekend. They won't fall anywhere lower down the table if they lose, based on the points that they got. But look at this, 3 wins in a row. Paul Eckerboden's only had 2 games in charge with Sheffield United, but he's got maximum points at the moment. And one thing that's important with Sheffield United, and I mentioned this in my score predictions, Sheffield United have had a long, elongated break, because their game against QPR has been pushed back, or pushed forward, I should say, because QPR had cases of COVID-19 in their squad, and following this, they've had over a week and a bit to prepare for this very game. Fulham, on the other hand, have not. They actually went ahead with their game against Luton, and obviously now, you know, they've had less time to prepare than Sheffield United have, but not by that much, actually, to be honest. Right, let's see if I can look back. A few more additions in Jan, and we can have a good season, whether that's with Corberán or someone else. I definitely think it's got potential. It's got really good attacking players. If you saw my review, it's the defence, really, that I have my issues. So I didn't really please you post your prediction, but I commented on Honeygun's prediction, so you can comment in there. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's because the problem that I'm going to have is that because it's no excuse for me, and I only have to, you know, say sorry, you know, for not posting my video as quickly as I could. You know, I've already explained what I've been doing, but I've given you your chance for the community tab, and that is actually where majority of you left your score predictions, and it was a good 2-3 hours before the game, and my game took place around 45 minutes into the Barnsley one, so there were plenty of chances to do it. But the best way, if you do that in the future, if you comment on anyone else's channels, screenshot your predictions and put them on the Discord, because I think that's the best way for me to do it. Even on Discord, because Charlie Brown's left his predictions on Discord, and you know, it's just easy for me to see if anyone is doing the predictions fairly, if that makes sense. So that you know, in the future, if it's late, you could do it on Discord, community tab. Those 2 things will work for me. But even when I did post my video, you know, people were very understanding on the whole thing, and they still posted their predictions, which was nice. Okay, so if you guys like what you see, please do give the video a like. It does tremendously help the channel, and please do hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. So to give you an idea how we're doing, I've not actually gone on to that, there we go. We're on 841 subscribers at the moment, guys, so we're doing okay in terms of this channel at the moment, but we have slowed down a little bit. We were at one stage on 843. We did lose 2 subs in 2 days very, very recently. So it's just one of those things. I mean, I can't force people to do what they do, but if you have not hit that red subscribe button, it would be massively appreciative if you can do that. It would really help. Right. Oh, fell some stats then. I wanted to see it. Right. I've always forgotten. I've got to actually watch the game alongside with talking to you guys. So I'm gonna have to look at it on this angle here. That's how I've done it. I mean, I'm hoping in a future video or live stream I can find a better setup, which means I don't have to look directly or look like this to do it. I mean, I could turn my camera, but it'll be a bit too late at this point. But yeah, subscribers is right there. If we can get to 1,000 as soon as we can, that would be unbelievably appreciative. And if you guys can send or share this video to as many people as you can, the more likely we will grow as a channel as well. But excuse me, I'm going to be done plugging my channel now. We'll be back to this. I did get a notification just now, and in fact what I do need to do, I actually need to turn Discord off on my computer. What I'll do, I'll just leave a reaction just to make sure it's saved. Okay, yeah, and you've definitely not edited it either. Alright, that's good, Lecon. Right, thanks for that. I'll add them on my spreadsheet after the match, or after the stream at least. Not many people got that many points because of the amount of games. Yes, the only game people really got right was Forest Hull. That was the only game people got right, hence why I didn't do a poll for prediction of the weekend, because there was literally just one slot for it. You know, even with the goal and the player of the weekend, it was quite a grab to try and get some nominated players. But I did find some, and I did find some for all 5 options as well. Got Armada today and betted on Sheffield United winning. If you're going to bet, you know, you've got to bet wisely. You know, if you count your losses, you know, just cash out now. You don't want to go to this cycle where you're just constantly betting. Otherwise, every loss just makes it a lot more devastating. Right. Fulham will be playing in their white kit. Sheffield United will be playing in their black kit. And it is a 7:45 kickoff. I've only just thought of that. So we've got to get the timer going very soon, actually. I have got the timer ready. So what I've got to do is just prepare it, I guess. Let me just check if this works. I'm just going to try something very quickly. Right, it's hidden at the moment. So it's on 000. Right, that's not working. Hang on a minute. Where is Snaz? Where is it? It was working literally 2 minutes ago. Forest want Balogun, Davis and Ida. That would be 2 okay signings. Balogun would be interesting. But I don't think he would be an incredible player. I'm just doing Blue Terry's command, giving everyone a wave. They've earned it. My mate's a Sheffield United fan. He's at the game. Blimey. I mean, right now, based on what's going on with COVID, it's always very risky to be going at games. Why can I not? There is Snaz. What's going on there? It's not counting up. Unless it's... I tell you what it's doing. It's counting on the other thing. It's not counting up here. Hang on a minute. What I'm going to do... how do I add a timer? Is it by text? It's a text file, isn't it? Right, I'm going to do that. Thanks for the reminder, Cody, for everyone to send a like. Please do so. It does really help. Right, I'm going to do text. Timer. I'm going to have to do a different source for timer. OTR Plays, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Oh, I've forgotten how to do this. I can't have a timer. I'm going to have to research how to do the timer. Oh, this is so annoying. I had it, but now I don't remember how to do the timer. We're going to have to just play it by ear. Right, so Sheffield United scored at least. Fotheringham in goal. Basham, Egan, Robertson, Bogle, Norwood, Houahan, Stevens, Gibbs-White, Indai, and Billy Sharp up front. Looking like a 3-4-2-1 formation. In fact, let's quickly go on to SofaScore, because we can quickly look at formations, so we can look at, quickly look at squads. I've not actually looked at it. Oh, I've got too many tabs open. It's a pain in the arse sometimes. Right, so let's look at the game itself. So there it is. Fulham's lineup. They've got Anthony Robertson, Tim Ream, Adebayo, Teti, with Seri and Reed as the double midfield pivot. They've got Niskins Cabano, Fabio Carvalho, and Harry Wilson. And of course, Mitrovic up front. Okay, so going for a 4-2-3-1 apparently. Now, yeah, SofaScore has got the same formation that Sheffield United said they were going with as well. Interesting spots there. Have we got any really big absentees? I mean, Sander Berge still not playing. John Fleck still recovering from what has happened with him with Sheffield United at least. George Baldock on the bench with Fulham. Joe Bryan, Tom Kearney on the bench. Actually, of course, Gazaniga as well. Chandler and Bobby Reed. I mean, look at that bench from Fulham. It's ridiculous to have that amount of talent just on your bench. It's ridiculous. We could do with Barkley at the moment. You could do more than just, you need a creative midfielder, full stop. Teams are out to show the clappers. Yes, it's nice to see. Right, Fulham have got the ball in the centre spot and they're about to kick off. Do you know how many predictions you got right now? I can't remember from the top of my mind. I don't know how many points you got. Everyone got about average. Okay, so they're taking the knee for the Black Lives Matter movement. When is the next fantasy football vid? Maybe this week, actually. Apparently Forest wants Sean Longstaff. That'll be a good sign if they can get him. You've got to get some food. Okay, go and get your food. Right, so Fulham have kicked off. Gary Weaver and Andy Hinchcliffe are the commentators for this game. Fulham have already passed right out from the back, and that is how they like to play. They like to play on the ball confidently. Sheffield United would definitely be looking to try and break and potentially try and out-press Fulham. I think that would be their game plan. So already we've had a 50-50, which was won by Sheffield United there. Hourihane now on the ball. Sheffield United win an early free kick in the early stages of the game. So we've got 35 seconds. And it's going to be interesting to see if Fulham can now get back to winning ways. These are two teams you've got to remember that have been recently relegated from the Premier League. And Paul Heckingbottom has never won a game in charge against Fulham. In fact, he's lost all 5. So I've backed a draw in this game based on the form. But we'll see how these teams react. I mean, it's hard to say who's doing better at literally the first minute and 4 seconds in the game. But it's going to be interesting to see how they play. Right, quick free kick taken. Not quite delivered well. Fulham defend it well, although it's one back. They won the second ball. Here's Morgan Gibbs-White against Anthony Robinson. He gives the ball away to Fabio Carvalho. Mitrovic now giving the ball away straight to Hourihane, but Carvalho doing his great defensive work and winning the ball back. He's Cabana now to Mitrovic and John Michael Seri. He's now giving it to Harrison Reed, his midfield pivot. He's going to spread it out wide to Harry Wilson, who we know is always a threat down the right-hand side. He tries to put a great through ball to Fabio Carvalho. He wins it. Teti with the cross. Fotheringham collects. A little bit of a collision between Fotheringham and Mitrovic there. So that's going to be an interesting battle. Fotheringham against Mitrovic. Mitrovic, of course, still the top goal scorer in the Championship. Did you watch the Spurs game yesterday? Yes, it was a brilliant game. Very controversial, which I understand. But yeah, it was a really good game to watch. Game of the season. Yeah, it'll be up there for game of the season, most definitely. It had drama, it had everything really. A controversial red card, very controversial decisions all the way through. Okay, Fabio Carvalho gives the ball away straight to Conor Hourihane, who's been pretty good so far. Tim Ream, though, defends that really, really well. Oh, a bit of a collision there between Cabano there. And who was that? I think it was Ender Stevens. Gibbs-White versus Robertson, a good battle that should be. Yes, I'm interested to see that battle. It will be definitely in the right... brilliant right winger against a brilliant left back. So it's going to be an interesting battle there. Right, Tim Ream is going to give it on a House of Reed, so he's going to give it to Harry Wilson. He's found Teti now. Teti with a pretty awful cross, pretty routine clearance in the end. Okay, here comes Sheffield United. Ndiaye with the ball now. He's going to try and break forward. He's done well, Ndiaye. He's got 3 players to beat. Ndiaye with a shot, and it's in! We've got an early goal in the game. I mean, the defending from Fulham was absolutely questionable. No question about it. What a run by Ndiaye. What an incredible start by Sheffield United. We've got an early goal. It's come to the away team. At the moment, if this stands, they'll be winning 4 games in a row. What a start. 1-0 Sheffield United, 3 minutes in. Let's see this again. So it was a pretty routine clearance. Ndiaye picks up the ball from Fulham's half. He runs the whole way through. I mean, this is unbelievable now. I think Tim Ream should do better there, but the one who I'm really thinking should do better in that position is Jean-Michel Seri. He's the one with the blonde hair. He really doesn't... He should commit more to try and get the ball off him there. Yes, Seri's too weak. Ream's not quick enough. Rodak stretches as far as he can, but he can't quite get there. And it's Sheffield United who take the early lead. He runs straight to Paul Eckingbottom to embrace. And now Fulham have got some catching up to do. 1-0 Sheffield United. Official Charlie, welcome to the stream. Lequan Henry's very surprised. I mean, I'm surprised we've got an early goal. Must be limbs in the way in. Yeah, Sheffield United, to be fair, they really come well travelled, which, you know, that'll be the experience when we'll miss if, you know, if they go ahead with closing, you know, football being played behind closed doors. Gosh, I can't speak. Yeah, that was a really good goal. The curl on that shot was brilliant, but the run was even more incredible. He did a good 30-yard run there. So, unbelievable play by Ndiaye. Great confidence, but Seri not strong enough. Ream should also do better in that position as well. You are from Cody. Oh, amazing. Cody, thank you. Are you, you done like a raid or something? I mean, if that's the case, thank you guys. Anyone that is new, please give the stream a like. It does tremendously help. If you've not hit the subscribe button, please also do hit the subscribe button. It does really help. We're just commentating through the game. Fulham and Sheffield United has had a brilliant start, I got to tell you. Ndiaye getting the first goal in the 3rd minute. Right, here's Harry Wilson with a cross. Neeskens Cabano tries to win the header. Fabio Carvalho tries to win the volley, but it's well defended. Fulham still having a lot of the ball here. Cabano on the right-hand side, left-hand side, sorry, giving it to Antonio Robinson. He's got to retreat, give it to Tim Ream a bit. I tell you what, the pressing from Sheffield United is looking really good. And what I'm noticing, they're doing a lot more running off the ball. And this is really encouraging. This is what I've lacked seeing from Sheffield United. Their work rate off the ball. This is looking really good already. And they've won a throw in as well. Bit poor from Robinson there, which is a bit of a surprise. In fact, what I might do very quickly, actually, is I'm going to actually include a goal scorer in this graphic as well. So let's see if I can do that. Thank you guys, whoever's coming from who's coming from Cody's stream. I truly appreciate that. Right, it's Ilman Ndiaye with the goal. That's it. I thought that was his first name as well. Need to double check that. I'm definitely going to post his goal. Gosh, my voice is gone. I need a drink of water or something because my voice is absolutely leaving me. Right, let's just put that in. I tell you what, there's Jean-Michel Seri, but he's lost out on the battle there. But a free kick is one more. Ndiaye is very frustrated there. Does look quite harsh, that free kick decision to me. Right, I need to change the colour of the font here. That should look better. Right, you can actually read it now. Good. Let's actually do it in a bold italic as well. What are you guys talking about now? I can never trust you guys. I honestly reckon Forest could potentially stick into the playoffs. Yes, they've got the potential. They really do. It's about consistency. Even though if they weren't playing that well, they're doing really well in terms of making sure that they get wins regardless of what result. Right, here's Harry Wilson. Tim Ream. Oh, a bit of a player. Saw what Fabio Carvalho was trying to do. He was trying to do a one-touch pass. Harry Wilson doesn't quite get into the right position, but it's actually good pressure from the defender. Right, this is going to be a good game. Smashing the camera over the goal went in. Oh, gosh. Remember those days of the Euro Watchalong? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was another time. That was another time. Yeah. Oh, gosh, I've been asked if you can... Oh, this is annoying. Hang on, just 2 seconds, guys. Because my brother wants to go on his Skybox, but he can't. Because I'm streaming. Hang on a minute. He's going to have to deal with it. Mythic Blastem. What a name. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I mean, I showed my passion when England conceded a goal every single time a goal went in against them. It showed that I cared. Why does he want to watch TV now in his room? He was watching Christmas Vacation downstairs. That's surprising. We're only 8 minutes in the game. I didn't think I was going to get this now. Right, let's just hope we still got this stream. Right, here's Seri. he put me off a little bit because he's got his blonde highlights on this time. Here's Niskan's Cabano on the left-hand side. He's going to give it to Fabio Carvalho, who makes an overlapping run there. Although this is some really good pressuring, good defending by Basham. Although he just gives it straight to Cabano there. He gives it straight to Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson taking a bit too long there. Oh, no foul given. I think that's an interesting decision there. Still plays continuing on. Oh, good defending in the end by Tim Ream. And has he played for a free kick there? Well, he's let a lot of fouls continue there. Maybe good refereeing in a way, just to make it keep the play going. I'm good, Blastem. How are you? Oh my gosh, voice crack there. How are you? I'm interested to know. Galaxy, welcome as well. Truly appreciate all of you coming on from another channel as well. Hope you're all doing well. Let me know what you think about the football at the moment. Let me know, just anything that's on your mind at the moment, because we'll make this as a Q&A as well, and just making sure we're involved. All Cooper wants is a young striker. Yeah, I definitely think competition for Lewis Grabban and Lyle Taylor's position, I think is really, really good. I think, you can never go wrong with competition there. Right, there was a challenge between Morgan Gibbs, Ryan Cabano there. That's also going to be interesting as well. They're going to be operating at the same side of the pitch. Thanks for the subscribers, guys. Just very, very quickly, I'll show you what we're doing in terms of subscribers. We're now up to, I believe, 843. There we go. Yeah, you see, guys? This is how the subscriber train is going. Thank you guys so much for that. I really do appreciate that. Right, back to the stream. Or back to the game at least. Right, Egan doing well in the back line. Teti with the throw-in, giving it straight to Mitrovic. Mitrovic wins a free kick. Poor foul by Egan. Derby of Forest. I don't really have any feelings with either of them. Both have celebrated trophies. Both have had campaigns in the Premier League. I can't compare it really, to be honest. Both have been managed by the legendary Brian Clough, so I can't really compare. They're both iconic football clubs in their own way, and both I think should be receiving better based on their name. That's all I'd say. Blastem is saying Forest, fair enough. Looks like my holiday to Dubai after Christmas might get cancelled if we go into lockdown, which isn't ideal at all. I mean, I would feel a little bit lucky that you're going on holiday. Yeah, I just saw from Owen, he's called you a lucky bugger. Oh my gosh, yeah, I am, honestly, any holiday right now would be so amazing. I've not been in holiday for over 2 years. Not since I was making those cringy intros about me getting a tan and a summer bod. Since I've been on holiday. That's, it's been my longest period without being on a holiday. And it doesn't feel great for me to know that I am in a condition now where I potentially am going to have to stay locked down for a good 10 days. Right, the ball's passed back to the goalkeeper there. Rodak, that is. So, Tim Ream now operating with the ball. Palace love buying all your youngsters. Yes, Mark Uwei. Mark Away being one, and then you've got Conor Gallagher, the standout one so far this season. I mean, he's done amazingly well at the moment. Right, here's Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson with a shot, blocked by Egan. Seri wins the second ball, giving it to Harrison Reed. To Teti on the right-hand side. Teti with the cross. It's headed away by Ndai. Fabio Carvalho now. This is a good battle at the moment. Fulham definitely want to get back into this. They're definitely looking for a response, but they've not really been able to craft any meaningful chances at the moment. Forest have more Champions Leagues than Man City? Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's your 5-0 gone. What day are you going? Yeah, so that's on the holiday there. Oh, a long looping ball there. Cabano winning that. Good defending by Jayden Bogle there. Didn't even think that Jayden Bogle was in this team. He's been one I've almost forgot he's a Sheffield United player, but I'm really glad he's back in the Championship, to be honest. He's not Johnson. Yeah, not Johnson. Yeah, exactly. Who will be next? It's hard to say. Maybe Trevor Chalobah if he can't. See, the thing is with Chalobah, he's at least actually playing, but we all know how quickly Tomori got shipped away, and if we get another defender, let's say like a Skriniar or something from Inter Milan. Who knows? A Koulibaly from Napoli, and then you're now looking at Trevor Chalobah leaving to somewhere like Crystal Palace, maybe. You don't know. But yeah, Conor Gallagher, yeah, is someone that I really wanted to see more in Chelsea, to be honest. Fabio Carvalho giving it to Leeskins Cabano. He's got Jayden Bogle to beat. He's done well there. He's giving it back to Fabio Carvalho. Oh, not a great cross there. Mitrovic can't quite win the battle there. Interesting game this. I'm really excited. I'm really getting a good feeling about this game. It's got a really good intensity to it. Robertson does miss out there. I do think Robertson has been made a little bit quiet a little bit. Teti, for me, has actually done a lot more in terms of trying to cross the ball into the box. No problem, Cody. You do what you can. Okay, here's Cabano. He's got Jayden Bogle to beat. He's gone past him. Cross comes in. Good defending by Basham. Really good defending. Oh, and the ball is not quite kept in. It will be a Fulham throw. It is good, desperate defending there. Just literally clearing any sort of cross that comes in, any dangerous interception they've got. Cross comes in, headed away by John Egan now. As could always ship us Gallagher, Chalobah and Ben Chilwell. No way Ben Chilwell's going. He's an injured wreck at the moment. No way is he going. He's not playing because he's not being in favoured. He's got an ACL injury, so that's why he's not been playing. Right, Sheffield United doing well in the midfield there. Morgan Gibbs-White releases... oh my gosh, he releases Billy Sharp. Cross comes in. Teti defends it. So, a very quick break by Sheffield United there. Very interesting how they did it. So, as Morgan Gibbs-White, the creative spark, he laid a perfect ball to Billy Sharp. Billy Sharp, not as quick as he used to be. Oh, might have just been offside if anything came off that. It was a tight one. Oh, a bit of desperate defending there. Tim Ream eventually defends it. Right, I tell you what, Fulham do look quite shaky, especially at the back. Sheffield United looking a little bit more comfortable and they look a little bit more like they know what they're doing. Header from Hourihane, given to Morgan Gibbs-White. Jean-Michael Seri does very well there. He does get into the right side of him and wins the tackle. Now here come Fulham. Here's Harrison Reed in the right-hand side. He's going to give it to Teti. So what can Teti do? He's going to give it back to Jean-Michael Seri. I tell you what, I'm liking the shape as well. I'm liking the press. I'm liking the organisation, the communication. I can even see from the players as well. There's a real clear bit of leadership and togetherness, which I think is really important with a team. You know, especially that, you know, I feel like it's going to be an interesting time watching Sheffield United. They know deep down that they probably should be a lot better than what they are based on the players. And they've had a pretty disappointing first half of the season. But if they can end the first half of the season in the top half, that's not too bad in the end of it. You know, if they can have a really good second half of the season, then it's easily top 6. So that's really going to be the differences when it comes around to the second half of the games. It's really down to who can get the best form in this part of the season. Oh yeah, Hudson-Odoi could be one, to be fair. He won't go down to the Championship though. That would be someone like Palace could try and go for, to be honest. Although more likely he'll probably go to Germany or somewhere. Bielsa's at the wheel. Well, not quite. He's driving something, but it looks like it could be a bus going on for Crash, which is the Crash's relegation. Honestly, right now is the car that Bielsa's driving is the MIT car in Spider-Man No Way Home. I won't give any spoilers away, but if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I mean. It's at that edge at the moment. Right, so Fulham still passing out from the back a little bit, but they're not really have done anything meaningful in terms of chances, which is a bit disappointing from them. Here's Adebayo, which I've not seen too much involvement from him. Teti, going to give it to Harrison Reed. Good press by Hourihane there. Mitrovic receiving the ball, but good defending. I tell you what, the defensive back line for Sheffield United are doing really, really well. Especially Egan and Basham. They, for me, are doing fantastically well. So, at the moment, I think they're playing with the back 5. Oh, Mitrovic. Oh, not a bad effort there. I was just reading some stats on their back line defence. So, just like that, Teti releases Mitrovic, gets ahead of Jack Robinson, but he can't hit the target. Fotheringham doesn't even get anywhere near the ball. That's the closest Fulham have come to, actually. That's their first meaningful shot towards the goal. But Mitrovic in that area should be doing better. He was ahead of Jack Robinson. Probably could have taken another touch there. Do you think Forest could get Marcelo in January on permanent? Maybe. You know, if Forest are in a great position, then maybe he'll feel attracted to do that. Taxi for Bielsa if things don't change? Maybe. I mean, there's already talks of him being under pressure, but I know Radrizzani is quite a ruthless manager enough as he is. Owner, I should say. Very high in demand. Right, Robinson looking a bit of a frustrated figure here. You know, I saw him trying to run forward, but then he had to immediately put the handbrake on. You know, I think Sheffield United have kept their shape right. Fulham have won a free kick on the left-hand side. I think they're getting a bit frustrated, Fulham, at the moment. They're definitely getting fouled off the ball quite a bit, but also they're not quite finding the success that they're getting into the box that often, especially on that left-hand side. I think they've seen the threat of Cabano and they've seen the threat of Antonio Robinson. A lot more of the crosses have come from the right-hand side, and I think that's potentially part of Jack Robinson not being quite an experienced defender compared to the likes of Basham and Egan. But regardless, Fulham have not made any chances so far, apart from that Mitrovic chance that went slightly wide of the post. So the free kick came in, it was well defended, and they're passing it back to Rango. In fact, this is quite risky. He booted it out there. I tell you what, Fulham, I wouldn't say living dangerously, but right now, based on the press at Sheffield United, you do got to be very careful. The press on Sheffield United is quite amazing. It really, really is. And that's, you know, what a contrast. I remember watching them in the opening day of the season, and they were toothless, slow, lethargic when they lost 1-0 at home to Bramall Lane against Birmingham. And this game's almost night and day different. It really, really is. Forwards could have a real threat or treat. I mean, that might probably meant treat there in January. Yeah, I'm honestly really excited for Forest. I really, really am. Right, we're still on 843 subscribers. We are 7 subscribers away, guys, to 850, which is actually quite amazing. So there we are, 843. We're 7 away from 850. If we can get there today, that would be absolutely incredible. We'll be 150 away to 1,000. So you guys, every time you hit the subscribe button, it's completely free of charge, and it just really puts me closer to potentially having a more long-term future with this channel. So every subscriber really does help, and even liking the video as well does more than enough as well. So thank you guys for the support. I truly appreciate it today. Okay, also it's been quite a while since I've been doing these watch-alongs as well, and I've not really felt comfortable doing it back, not thinking they do really well, but I can really tell that you guys have actually really grown to love these again. So thank you guys. Right, back to stop being so soppy. Let's go back to this game. So Antonio Robinson tries to release Cabano, but it's well defended again by Jayden Bogle. I tell you what, he's had a really good game, Jayden Bogle, so far. Ben Broughton Diaz is being sold. I think he will be, but I don't... could he be sold in January? But maybe it'll be similar to the Adam Armstrong situation. Right, here is Carvalho. He finds Harry Wilson. That's a good pass, actually. Oh, what a pass. Harrison Reed. Good defending. Wow, that was heroic defending now. For the first time, Fulham run into a bit of space, but it's John Egan that gets the clearance there. So, brilliant pass by Wilson, and it's well defended by Egan, who he had to sprint to try and stop him from shooting towards goal there. Brilliant work there. Right, the corner's taken short. Wilson, he tries to do a low cross, trying to square it to a player, but it doesn't quite work there, but they have won a throw-in. Sadiq is saying, come on, Fulham. I'm assuming you're a Fulham fan. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Do truly appreciate you going in. Dean could go. Maybe Harley Dean or someone could go. Right, Tetty's going to be taking the throw-in. What could we see from this? I think this is also the first stream I'm using my new mic as well, so maybe it's sounding nicer as well. I tell you what, every time Wilson tries to do these through balls, they look so gorgeous. It's just a shame. Bogle was a little bit in trouble there, because it was intercepted by Carvalho, but a little bit unintentionally. Carvalho can't get any way around it. And Morgan Giswhite's done well here. He's giving it to Billy Sharp. Billy Sharp not quite as fast as he used to be. I tell you what, the battle between Reed and Gibbs White is also a really good battle as well, and Gibbs White got the better of that battle as well. Tony Mowbray is the most underrated manager in the Championship. Yes, I would agree. I think Blackburn would even be down as the most underrated team in the Championship. Because Baby Rose Engineers could be sold for 25 million, we'll get 25% of the sale cost. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. He used to be your player. So if you owe any obligations to the player, then yeah, you will receive part of it as well. But it depends. I mean, I think he'll stay on with Blackburn for the full season. But if Blackburn get promoted, he might stay on, you know. And it'll be an unbelievable story to see this guy born in Stoke to really turn into this incredible player. Don't worry, Blastem. I'll see you later. But thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Cody, no problem either. But bit of my chin again. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for turning up to the stream. Right, Fulham still playing out from the back. I did. I think I've read your last one, Lick one. I talked about the 25% stake there. So I wish we had a timer, but it's 25 minutes gone. Well, 24 and a half technically. 24 and a half minutes gone. It's still 1-0 Sheffield United. So one Fulham goal would mean that this prediction's spot on, because I predicted a 1-1 draw for this game. And at the panel of play so far, that looks quite realistic. Okay, here's Harry Wilson trying to set off Teti. Jack Robertson just getting there. Good defending on his part. That's the best defending I've seen him do in this game so far. With that money, we could buy a striker who had 23 goals and 8 assists. You can. You definitely can. Blaster, welcome back. Right, so here's a stat for you. Fulham and Cardiff are the teams that have scored the most goals from set pieces. 11 set piece goals. Fulham have got a corner based on a good tackle by Jack Robinson against Teti. Corner comes in, Fotheringham collects it though. Brilliant goalkeeping. We're down to 8 viewers watching the video, but I really have appreciated the support so far. Excuse me. We're on 843 subscribers still. Thank you guys for the support. With 11 likes, it's not bad, guys. Thank you guys so much. If we can get to 15 likes, I'll be terrifically appreciative. Thank you guys so much for the support. I do appreciate it. Especially with the fact that we've got the like of Matt SB and Benjamin Bloom streaming this game. So it's going to be very hard to come by in terms of viewers, but I really appreciate the support. I really, really do. Okay, so back to the game. Long ball going in. Rodak collects the ball. Sheffield United have had their moments, but I definitely would say Fulham, with the passage of play, have been the better team. But the one thing I would criticise Fulham for is that I think they should create a little bit more. They've not really been able to, because I think Sheffield United have been so good off the ball. Right, here's Harrison Reed. Going to give it to Adebayo. Teti is going to give it to Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson always looks very dangerous. I'm really excited to see how he plays. Teti now back to Harry Wilson, so he's got to beware. Harry Wilson now with a bit of space. He's done really well, Harry Wilson. He's done... Oh, penalty? No penalty given. A bit of a similar run to Ndai. He goes on a solo run, trying to get past all the players. He does kind of milk it when he, gets... I wouldn't say he got fouled in the box. I think it's not a penalty. I think it was a little bit more of a dive. Seri Mitrovic tries to win a back header, but can't quite get there. He probably would have been offside anyway. What do you think is the biggest problem for Corberan? I think it's that he likes to pick the same team and tactics and makes the sub change and doesn't like to change it much. I think he could be better off if he... Bogle might have been a little bit lucky there. Let's see this. No, not a penalty at all. Wilson just completely misses the ball. No contact at all from Bogle there. Definitely not a penalty. Good decision by the referee. So what I would say with that, they could be a lot better, I think, if he does have a couple of different tactics. I wouldn't say playing the same squad is not bad, especially if it's his strongest team. He's probably back in his strongest team. But I definitely think changing formation from time to time could be good, because every team is different. Sheffield United try and play some good football there, but it does get intercepted by Fulham. Here's Harry Wilson. I tell you what, he's probably been their best player so far, Harry Wilson. Here's Harrison Reed, but it's well defended by Conor Hurahan, and it's a corner for Fulham again. Spence might be staying the whole season. Oh, DJ Spence. Are you? He's a Middlesbrough, isn't he? DJ Spence. Whole championship. Watch out for Spence. He is a good player. He is a good player in his day. I have seen him. Okay, now Seri with the corner, well defended by Indai, I believe. Oh no, Jaden Bogle. If Jaden Bogle does well there, it's another corner. Fulham having a lot of corners, but not really having a lot of chances. That's what I'd say. Yeah, Indai's 29, not 20. Right, corner comes in, and it comes to absolutely nothing. Another chance squandered from Fulham there. Referee's not happy with Carvalho about something. Maybe a bit of roughhousing there. Okay, Carvalho and Gibbs. What? Oh, I tell you what it was. No, he was trying to it was a bit of contact between him, Gibbs right, and goalkeeper there. Corner doesn't really find anyone. Reed wins the second ball. Carvalho's all the way back there. Blimey, he must have run a marathon to get that quickly. Here's Reed. Back to Carvalho. He's going to give it back to Tosin Adebayo now. He might want to give it to Seri. Not quite Seri. Yeah, no, he's going to give it to Tim Ream. He's going to go out wide to Robinson. Robinson doesn't do a good ball again. I got to say, Robinson's really struggled at the moment. Oof. Right. Let's keep going, guys. We've got to keep going. You know, I know the viewers have gone down a little bit, but we've got to keep going. We've got to keep going the stream. This is for the long one. Oh, my goodness me. Close. Really close by Billy Sharp. Nearly 2 for Sheffield United. How does this happen? So, the ball's won back. And it is Gibbs White with a ecstatic ball. But Billy Sharp's first touch is not the best. Wow. That was a chance. That was a really good chance by Sheffield United to get a second goal there. And just like that, Sheffield United going the closest to scoring the second, where despite Fulham having pretty much all of the ball and, you know, having all the corners, Sheffield United, just like that, just one long looping ball over their back line, they've come the closest to getting the second one. He may be staying because of Jones from Middlesbrough, who looks... Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Isaiah Jones was really good. He's been one of the underrated players of the season, one of the best young players of the season as well. And I would say one of the players that's burst onto the scene this season as well. So he really, really has done fantastically well. That's why I put him in the nominations in the poll of my player of the weekend. Lou Ekizi, I can't say that name, but good evening. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Charlie Brown's asked me if I'm hungry for Christmas dinner. You know I'm always hungry, Charlie. Don't take that the wrong way, by the way. But Christmas is going to feel really weird this year. I don't know if you were there at the start, Charlie, but 2 of my brothers have tested positive for COVID-19, meaning I can't have Christmas with my extended family. So I've got to literally just have it with the household this year, which is a real shame, but it is what it is, unfortunately, and it could be very likely that I might contract COVID in the next couple of days. Luke Izzy is saying, put some socks on. I've already got some socks on, mate. It's not like I'm not wearing socks. I tell you what, I mean, my socks are Marvel themed. They're for Son of Odin, my socks, actually. Unintentionally, I didn't even think I was wearing Marvel socks, but that's my socks for today. Just looking at the replay of that goal, what's the defending doing with Seri and Ream there? That's the poorest part of it. Heckingbottom, I mean, it looks like there's a drinks break at the moment. Fotheringham is down. I hope he's not injured. It looks like he may have pulled something. I hope he is not injured, because he's done a good job when Olsen has been injured. Hopefully it's not serious. Maybe it's a bit of a cramp, potentially. Huddersfield have got some really good youngsters like John Russell, Brahima Diarra, Kian, Harat, Corberan just needs to give him a chance. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, what I will say, definitely, if what was I going to say? If Huddersfield are riding a really comfortable scoreline, then yeah, most definitely. Thank you, Luke Ekizi, for subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it. It's just popped up on my stream. Oh, blimey. Thank you, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. Right. If you guys are wondering what the subscriber goal is looking like now, ignore the black screen at the moment. We're on 800, and I think this is going to be 845. It is. We're 5 subs away from 850. We could get at 850 today. If you've not hit the red subscribe button, please do so. It's free of charge. And every subscriber means an increased chance you'll see more of me in the distant future. Thank you guys for the support today. I really appreciate it. Right, let's get back to the football because the drinks break has gone. Right, I've got an itchy foot really annoyingly. And my set is not very big, so I've got to sit like this. Right, okay, here comes Sheffield United. Basham, this is probably the most advanced I've seen Basham in this game so far. They have won a throne, Sheffield United. Charlie Brown's not happy with his Leeds team at the moment. I just think they're leaking too many goals, to be honest. That's the bottom line. You have played some tough teams, and we did expect that it was going to be a tough period this next couple of weeks. But the fact of the matter is, you can lose games, but then it's losing 7-0. You know, when your team loses 7-0, you know there's something wrong. You know, Norwich found it when we beat them 7-0, and now Leeds need to find their, bit poor by Basham there. Gives the ball straight to Carvalho. Here's Cabano. Cabano's well defended by Morgan Gibbs. Why? I tell you what, he ran a marathon to get back to that position there. Charlie is saying is Bielsa out. I tell you what, it's controversial because Bielsa is a majestic manager. Obviously, he has been sacked before. He's been sacked in top flight French clubs. But would you say Bielsa's to blame? I don't know, to be honest. I really don't know. I think part of the problem is just how depleted your squad is, injuries, all of that. But also just, I think it's also generally fatigue as well. Leeds, their playing style is also their biggest kryptonite because it's so highly attacking and you've got to be workhorses off the ball. You're very likely to pull off an injury, but also, if you get a break, you lose that sharpness. So it's a risk, but when it works, it really works. Right, here's Ream. Here's Tetty now with the ball. Tetty with the cross. Can Mitrovic win the header? No, good defending by Bogle, and it's well cleared. Now, here comes Sheffield United. Can they get something out of this? Good play between Gibbs White and Ndaya. He tries to find Billy Sharp, but Adebayo wins the interception. So he's giving it back to Jean-Michael Seri. Now to Anthony Robinson. He's got a bit of space now. He's going to get a cross, but no one's there to receive it. It's well defended by... I always forget the shirt numbers. I really shouldn't forget the shirt numbers at this point. It's Ender Stevens. Yeah, that's it. I thought that was it. Gibbs White is down. Maybe try to play on to half time. We're only 10 minutes away from half time. Who will go on to replace Gibbs White? Would Burge have to go into his position maybe? There's a couple of really good attacking players in Sheffield United's bench. So let's go to capture quickly just to see what bench they have. So they've got Bulldog, Burge, Fleck, Freeman. Freeman's a shout. Freeman could go on, and I think he has made a couple of substitute appearances. Burger's, he's just there. And then Osborne as well. Good options there for Sheffield United. I wouldn't say as ridiculous as Fulham's bench, but they still got some options. Yeah, that's the biggest argument. I don't know who would come into this Leeds United squad and fix them if Bielsa goes, to be honest. Gibbs White is down. I don't know whether it's a cramp or I don't know whether he's time wasting. I don't know. We have got a bit of a break in the play, and I think Fulham are going to get frustrated by this. Right, thankfully I've not had to end the stream due to my brother wanting to watch TV. We have kept this going. My family have allowed it, and he's just going to have to be a man and be on his mobile phone. I should feel bad, and I do feel bad, to be fair, because he feels like he's ruined Christmas, and he really has not ruined Christmas at all. He can't do anything about the conditions that he's brought into us. He may think that I despise him, that I have to wear a mask every time I walk anywhere in the house now, but in the end of it, there's nothing he could do. delaying the inevitable in the end of it, and it's just the only thing that's unfortunate is the timing. He can't do anything on the timing. You know, his body has fought against it for so long, but it's given up at the wrong crucial time. Right, so back to the game. Here's Tim Ream on the ball. I can always tell which one is apart from Harrison Reed and Tim Ream because Tim Ream's got this ponytail and Reed's got a bit more of he's got a bit more of a cut for what I've got and a bit more ginger as well. Right, Tosin Adebayo tried to set someone off there, but yeah, it's not quite worked. Still 1-0 to Sheffield United. Right, so the live game on Sky Sports is Hull and Blackburn. So that's the live Boxing Day match in the Championship. And on Monday, we've got Derby and West Brom. Both should be interesting games. And then also Monday, QPR Bournemouth. That, I think, may be the best game, actually. QPR Bournemouth. I remember the reverse fixture of that game as well, specifically. It was 2-1 Bournemouth. I remembered it. It was really, really close. And I think QPR were denied a late equaliser. Right, Mitrovic tries to find Cabano. I think he can't quite keep the ball in, and it's going to be a Sheffield United throw. I tell you what, that left-hand side has been well drilled by Sheffield United. They really have done really well trying to shut out any crosses and chances from that areas. And I think they've recognised the threat of Cabano, and they've also recognised the threat of Anthony Robinson in that left-hand side. It's been more the right-hand side that Fulham have been trying to get their chances right. A long ball trying to find Billy Sharp, but Tete wins the battle just about. But he's given it straight to Enda Stevens. Ndiaye now, and I think it's a Fulham throw. Ndiaye does all right there, but unfortunately he cannot get past all of them there. Views have gone down a little bit, but that's fine. We've got to keep going, guys. We've got to keep going. You know, it's nearly half time. We've got to keep going with this match reaction. 40 minutes in. We've got 5 minutes before half time. God, if there was any time to get a drink of water. Tempted by Big Sam. No. Who wants Big Sam? No. Come on, Charlie. Your standards should be bigger than that. Don't get Big Sam. Ole. Oh my gosh. Well, we saw what happened when he joined a relegation-threatened team midway through the season. Let's not have history repeat itself for Charlie's sake. Right. Here's Stevens. It's going to give it to Conor Hurahan. Oh, that'll be a free kick. That's a blatant push. Wait, what? Oh, no free kick given for Sheffield United. Wow. Rather have Lampard than Ole. I guess Lampard could be a good one, but would he want this sort of job? I don't know, to be honest. I know he wants to go back into management, but unless he feels confident that he can get the best of his... Well, would he want to join Leeds based on Lampard's history with them? Well, I don't know, but it'll be... Stop crying, Frank Lampard will need a new rendition, that's for certain. At least we have a chant for Frank. Well, you're going to have to do a couple of modifications of that chant if he keeps you up the Premier League, at least. Although it might give the fans something, it really would. Right, here's Tim Ream getting the better of Billy Sharp there, and Tony Robinson. And Tony Robinson looking very frustrated at the moment. He has been shut out very, very well, actually. And that's all credit. All to Sheffield United there. Long ball. Can't find Harry Wilson following them. Collects the ball. Jan Siever? Yeah, as if. Jan Siever can go away in Germany and do his thing. We've got 3 minutes before half time. I have got a bit of a headache, and I hope this is not a sign for COVID. Marseille's manager to go to Leeds. I mean, it's a French league manager. Obviously, Marcelo Bielsa has managed in the French league before. Who is Marseille's manager? I knew it was Andre Villas-Boas, but I think he was sacked following a controversial decision made on his part from the club. Who manages Marseille now? George Sampoli. Oh yeah, George Sampoli. That's it. Name has gone back to me now. Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen him before. I think he's also managed Argentina, hasn't he? So that's something he has in common with Marcelo Bielsa. I mean, if it works, if he's prepared to take, I would dare say a step down. No offense to Leeds fans, based on the positions, but It depends. It depends if he wants to move to the Premier League. I would definitely take a manager with who's promising but wants to have a move into the Premier League. Right, there's a frustration there. Not thinking Fulham should have a free kick there. I can kind of agree. Right, looks like Jean-Michel Seri is taking a free kick. I gotta say, I wouldn't have expected Jean-Michel Seri to be playing in the Championship within 4 years later. Oh, header. Oh no, the Fulham players getting in the way of each other. Oh, Cabano. Oh, well, very unfortunate. We've had a rare opening. Fulham have had their chance. Okay. I need to see this again. It looked like it was a bit of a poor free kick by Seri, but it was one back spectacularly. So, Tosin Adebayo gets in it, and it looked like it was Teti and Tim Ream getting each other's way. Cabano tries to immediately hit the volley, but the technique is not there, and it's just wide of the post. Not a bad effort, but not quite enough. And Marco Silva is fuming with something. He's given Norwood a yellow card. What's going on here? Was there a foul in that incident? What's going on here? It's a goal kick. And West Foderingham has been booked as well, maybe for time wasting there. Gosh, if you're time wasting in the first half, it says a lot. They're going to do that for an extra 45 minutes. I mean, I tell you what, Sheffield United would take this 1-0 win easily. They would easily take this 1-0 win. It's now going to be down to Fulham if they can find a way to get an equaliser. Bielsa also managed Chile. Oh, did he manage Chile and Sampoli? Because if so, then there's quite a lot of parallels there. 4 minutes of added time. So, definitely, because I think we have had a couple of stoppages. We did have a water break. We had a couple of fouls that's taken a bit of time. And also the time wasting, I think that makes sense. Right. Sheffield United have got a throw in their half. They could try and do a long throw, which will be dangerous. I think it's John Egan who's going to take this, right? Right, okay. Hurahan with the cross. Rodak punches it away. Oh, not a bad effort there. That is not a bad effort whatsoever. I tell you what, fair play for trying that. Who is it? I've got to literally look by shirt number now. It was Norwood. Well, I tell you why I had to look into it, because I've not seen Norwood a lot of this game. But Norwood catches the punch back from Rodak on the volley. Not a powerful volley, but it does hit the target, and Rodak has to be quick to get there. So, fair play. Good play there. Right, long ball. It is Antonio Robinson. Doesn't do too well there, Robinson, but he does manage to supply the ball to Seri. No foul given. Played on. Okay, Ndai, but it's a poor pass. Ream wins it back. It's a throw-in to Sheffield United. Pellegrini to Leeds. That would be seen. Well, him going to not Aston Villa, West Ham looked like a really shrewd bit of business, but didn't turn out to work that well, didn't it? The squad is built to play attacking football, so they need to go for someone that will continue with their own ideas. Oh, I don't see Valverde going to Leeds, to be honest. Not in the position that they're in. If they're a mid-table team, then maybe, but not now at least. Right. Okay, good play there. But Bogle does well again, but he has conceded a free kick against Liskas Cabano. Thank you guys for the subs. We're on 845. We're 5 away from 850, which would be amazing. I'm aware that Matt and Ben are both streaming at the moment. I might pop by a couple of their streams actually, and I'll allow you guys to see if you can find me anytime at all in their streams. How they're doing with viewers actually. Yeah, unsurprisingly, Ben's got the most at the moment. Matt's still got a decent amount. In fact, he's got 10 times as many viewers as me, which says a lot. He's done well for himself. Right, here's Ndai. Morgan gives White. Brilliant play between the two, but good defending in the end by Anthony. Oh no, was that Fabio Carvalho? Wow. Oh, Gibbs White tries to do something clever, but he gives it straight to Cabano. Now here comes Carvalho. It wasn't Carvalho there. It was Anthony Robinson. Harrison Reed trying to find Teti. Good defending by Ender Stevens. Wilson tries to win the ball off Billy Sharp. Billy Sharp does really well there. So here's Jean-Michael Seri now on the ball. Long ball going in. My cat's just walked in, so he'll be lovely and friendly to us. Yeah, talk to us. Talk to everyone watching here. Right, we'll see if he actually turns up on camera as well. Right, good defending there. Again, I don't think... did the ball go out? I think a corner is given. Go here, because people might see you. Come on, mate. Nah, you're going to sit there and be boring. Okay, fair enough. Mitrovic is frustrated. I think Fulham have won a corner, which would make sense. The ball did go out of play. Pretty controversially, he didn't give the corner straight away. So Bash, yeah, the ball's definitely out of play. Corner comes in by Seri. Well caught by following him. He's going to take his time. 4 minutes has played. The whistle's not gone yet. Marcus Silva does not look impressed. I've seen him more impressed with other things than this, to be honest. He does not look impressed, Marcus Silva. And the half-time whistle has gone. So, what about that for a half? Sheffield United nicked an early goal by a brilliant one by Ilman Ndiaye. Fulham definitely better the team throughout the game. They really struggled, though, to create any meaningful chances. Nothing that Fotheringham has had to really save. Their chances really came from Mitrovic and Cabano, both shots going wide of the goal. Disappointing so far for Fulham, but Sheffield United will definitely not care for the fact they've not got the ball. And in fact, if anything, Sheffield United have probably been the most dangerous in terms of creating chances. So, according to the first half, this is 1-0 Sheffield United. Right. I'm going to see if I can quickly get a drink of water. Now, unfortunately, I've not got a mid-break thing, so I'm going to have to show you my intro screen, and then I'll just run back, because I definitely need a drink of water very, very quickly, and I'm going to need my mask as well, because I'm about to go into COVID Valley right now. Mark Robinson leads. I think it's a bit of a step up, if I'm going to be honest. Premier League football is very different to regular football. I say regular football. Premier League football is different to Championship football, so I don't think not yet at least, because I think it's quite a step up Premier League to that. Right, I'm going to have to try and wrestle my mask away from my cat, because he has got his paw on my mask, which means it's going to be a very furry mask when I have it. Right, so I'll be back, guys, in 2 minutes, because I'm just going to get a quick drink of water. Okay, guys, see you in 2 minutes. Right, guys, I'm back. Oh, that mask just stayed on there. Just got a quick drink of water. So, with anyone that's still here, let me know of your thoughts of the first half in the comments. I might also start hopping by other people's streams as well and see what they think as well. I'm going to leave a comment in both streams and see if you can find them. do you spell his name? Right, that's the first comment. Only watched first 5 minutes and I thought Sheffield United looked good. Yeah, they have looked good. What I'm really being impressed by with Sheffield United is their work off the ball. That is the part I'm really impressed with. Right. So, left the comments on both streams. We'll see if you can find them. Should be quite interesting, yeah? Right. We're going to look at the Ndiaye goal again. So, it's well defended. So, Ndiaye picks the ball up there. Literally after a clearance. Seri needs to be stronger. Tim Ream's not close enough. So, it was a chance that Tete got across. It was well cleared, I think, by Robinson. Then Ndiaye literally picks up the ball in literally the halfway line, runs forward, beats 2 players and scores. Unbelievable. What is up, Charlie? Right. I'm doing all right. So at the moment, I mean, let's just look at this. I mean, what I think they're looking at. Oh, I tell you what. Once again, I've just looked at this now, and they've just highlighted Tosin Adebayo's defending there. He was very far away from his actual defensive position there. Just kept running back, but actually kept inviting pressure for Ndiaye. If he was an instinctive defender, he would actually run towards him just to stop him running. But right now, what Sheffield United have been trying to do is to release a couple of breaks, the counter-attack. That's how Sheffield United have been playing, which I had predicted at the start of the game. Get my cat on the stream. I'm going to have to really rotate the computer a little bit. I could try and call him here, but he's not moving. He's a little bit occupied. He's washing at the moment. But you may have heard him talking to me at the start of the stream. Oh, BENHD likes my comment on his vid. Oh, how nice. It was my view on circuit break. I'll do so when he stops washing and he actually looks a little bit more presentable. I don't know if Matt or Ben Bloom have seen any of my comments, but anyway, if they have done, you know, good on them. So, what we could do now, well, I mean, they're just looking at Fulham's chances now. They've not had a shot on goal. So let's look at the stats. Let's look at the table as well. So, if we look at the stats, 68 possession to 32%. So I did say Fulham had a lot of the shot. I said Fulham didn't have a shot on target, and they haven't. Look at that, 2 shots on target from Sheffield United. Get my door shut. Fulham have had 5 shots to Sheffield United's 2. So actually, Sheffield United only having 2 shots. Both have been on target, which says a lot. 3 blocked shots, so that's the back 5 doing really, really well for Sheffield United there. 5 corner kicks. I did say Fulham had a lot of corners. No corners to Sheffield United. And I did say there was a lot of fouls from Sheffield United. They've had 6 fouls compared to Fulham's 3. And they have received 1 yellow card. And that has been to Fotheringham for his time wasting. I thought there was more people getting booked there. Now, obviously the counter-attack goal was how Ndiaye scored. It was a counter-attack, although it was a bit of a solo run as well. Passes, look at that. Then pretty much, yeah, over double actually. Fulham have doubled Sheffield United's total passes as well. Accurate passes, they've nearly tripled. Long balls, they've nearly doubled. Crosses, they've done 2 more crosses than Sheffield United. Look at that, only 2 crosses. That says a lot. Dribbles, they've substantially had more, but look at that. Aerials 111, and that's been in charge not only with the defenders like Stevens and all of that, but even from the attacking players like Gibbs White and Billy Sharp. They've been important with that as well. Clearances 12-3. I mean, look at that. That says everything. Interceptions 10-4, and tackles 13-9. That says a lot about how good Sheffield United have been in trying to work off the ball and get the ball back. So what does this mean for the table? Well, it will look like this. Fulham will stay on 45 points. Blackburn will be 3 points behind Fulham right now. Fulham will miss the chance to extend their lead from Bournemouth. They can have a 5-point lead from Bournemouth if they win this game, which will be crucial at this stage of the season. Sheffield United, I did say if they have a win, they'll go as high as 11th, and voila, they are up to 11th if results stay the same. Only 1 point behind Huddersfield, and actually only 3 points off the top 6. Although they have played one game more than Stoke, but they're only 2 points behind Forest, and they're actually playing the same amount of games. But to reiterate, that is how things stand. This is not likely going to be the final outcome. Who's more funny, Stephen Charles or Mark Goldbridge? Oh my gosh, that's a harsh question. I do love Stephen Tries, but I've really been enjoying Mark Goldbridge's career mode, so I might have to edge in for now. But I think my opinion changes every so often. Like when you like certain types of music, it just changes. So one day you'll like this, and another day you'll like this. But I think as of now, because of the career mode, especially with the priceless games we're getting with him, I've got to say the Goldbridge, and that's how that sort of initiative is what's making me stream my Colchester career mode again, and I might try stream tomorrow. Actually, very important stream tomorrow because we've got we've got the top 2, and we've got an FA Cup game which we've been granted high expectations for, and right now we've not really had one of these streams that's just really clicked. We've always been able to sandwich a defeat somewhere. I really am waiting for a stream where I go unbeaten, which, League 2 is close to impossible. I was looking at this the other day. Hartlepool are actually 3 points ahead of us, but they've actually played one game more. So I was saying Hartlepool and Walsall kept winning. That's actually a straight up lie. If they were keeping on winning, they would have had a 10-point gap based on the points that I dropped. I dropped 5 points in my last stream. So it's going to be a really, really good stream eventually, but it's going to be a very nervy one. I always get very nervous when streaming, and I can never watch myself back doing those streams as well. It's cringy to me. I'll see if I can show you my cat now, actually. He seems a little bit more settled now. So you can see a bit of him. There he is. Right there. He's tired. Oh, very tiny cry there. He's tired. He doesn't want to be involved. There you go. Back. Actually, yeah, we need to do this. Getting the microphone out of the way. I couldn't stop laughing when Goldbridge farted and blamed it on the cat. Oh, that was funny. I can't remember what stream it was, but I definitely remember the incident happening live. Oh, it happens. We're all human at the end of the day, and we do some sort of improv to try and cover it up. I've not even realised, but I've been watching Matt SB stream for quite some time now, and I've not even given it a like. I've not even... Well, I did say hello, but I've only said like one thing. He probably knows I'm streaming, to be honest. I mean, unless you guys are watching Matt SB and Benjamin Bloom, I don't know if any of them have seen my comments at all. So I'm gonna have to re-watch it, to be honest. But my comments are there, so you can find them in your own accord. I can guess that most of the chat is just watching them now, based on we were peaking at 14 viewers at one point, and we're back down to 3, which is how I remembered these watch-alongs. But you know what? It's all about patience as well. What I will say, and I'm excited about, 5 subs away to 850 people. Halfway through the 800 sub stage. That's pretty good going. Pretty good going. I mean, 5 more, of course, so we still need 5 more, but wow. I also got to remember, I've also got to stream FIFA 22 Predicts as well. So it's a bit of a schedule going around. But the thing is, I've not got work now. Well, I technically do. Not university work, but I still have actual work in my job. But on the 23rd, I actually have a break. So around Christmas is going to be the only time I can literally have free time, relax, potentially have a beer, and just chillax. You know, maybe there might be a couple of beers when I go around some watchalongs, or some career modes. It's going to feel a lot. You know, I mean, I've not drunk in nearly 2 months now. But since I've had this illness that I picked up at a club, I think it was some viral pneumonia or something. I've just not drunk since that night. That night was literally the last time I drank, and that was for nearly 2 months. Jake Paul, Conor McGregor, who wins? Both a joke in their own way. Can they both just find a way just to not win? I don't really want to say either of them, to be honest. I'll do it for McGregor for the jokes. Right, so Gibbs White is off the pitch and Sander Berge is on. That's an interesting substitution by Paul Heckingbottom there. I'd definitely say Gibbs White was actually one for creative players on their counter-attacks, but maybe he's going to go for a more robust recognising style in 11 because they might be trying to hold on to this lead now. So Fulham are going to want to try and get back into it. Right, we've just kicked off again. So second half is just starting. It is 1-0 to Sheffield United. But that can all change in the space of 3/4 of an hour. That is 3/4. Yeah, it is 3/4 of an hour, 45 minutes. I would hope that I know, being a maths tutor. Right. Fulham have not touched the ball so far. It's been all Sheffield United at the moment. Long ball goes in. Jaden Bogle wins the header over Robinson, but it's a goal kick. That delivery goes to waste a little bit. Gosh, I tell you this, what a difference. What a difference I'm seeing from Sheffield United compared to the opening day of the season. This is such a contrast. And who knew getting their manager from what they had when they were last in the Premier League would actually work? You know, I didn't back Heckingbottom. You know, I think all of us were a bit sceptical seeing him go in, especially for the fact he didn't pick up too many wins with Sheffield United boss in his short stint in the Premier League. Also, last championship appearance with Leeds was a disaster. So the fact he's doing this well with Sheffield United at the moment is great, but it's 3 games. I mean, 3 wins in your opening 3 games is brilliant, but they cannot lose this motivation. If they play out with this determination, then who knows what Sheffield United could achieve this season. They may actually reach the levels that they've been hoping they would achieve right at the start of the season. You know, it's very much a tortoise and the hare at the moment, and I think they're being the tortoise right now. Just taking the league slowly. Right, it's a throw for Fulham now. Fulham, on the other hand, have been going off for the season right at the start, but they have slowed down quite recently. And I'd say right now, slowing down at this stage is not the best thing for this team. Do I think Jokanovic will work at Huddersfield? I think if he came in after Danny Cowley, I think he would have. But I think the biggest problem is, when you've got a new manager that implements new ideas and philosophies, it's going to take ages for the squad to get used to the new styles. Jokanovic is such a different manager to Corberan. Good for a managerial CV, has been successful where he's been to, obviously maybe minusing Sheffield United. But what I will say, if they had, someone like Cowley, previously, when they've been a bit more robust, playing on the counter-attack a little bit, and being a very hard-working team, and I think Jokanovic would be a smooth transitional guy. But for someone like Corberan, who plays a really different brand of football, I think it could make things a little bit messy. You've got to be careful and logical when picking your next manager. I definitely think when it comes to managers with new styles, you need to establish that they'll be the manager at the start, but they need so much time implementing their ideas. But I would still say, allow them to still play how they used to be playing, because it's just going to confuse them if they have play any new style at the moment. Right. Oh, that's a bit of a nasty challenge by BENHD there on Tim Ream. Well, yeah, it was not a tackle, but it was a 50-50, and Tim Ream has landed quite awkwardly there. I think he is okay to play on, though. I think he's all right. I'm a little bit worried I'm going to get COVID. I've got a bit of a headache. And that's exactly how my brother felt before he tested positive the morning after. Oh, if I would want you to shoot me if I'm going to be testing positive for COVID-19 tomorrow, because I won't be able to leave the house until New Year's Day. Oh, my heart was sink. Okay, back to the game. Rodak and Tim Ream play out the back a little bit. Sheffield United is still trying to launch the ball forward, creating a counter-attack, but they've not been as successful so far, but all they need is to win 50-50 and they'll be through and goal. Right, Sheffield United doing okay. Tim Ream blocks the interception there by Hurahan, and Sheffield United won a throw-in. Daniel Knight, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you again. How are you doing? We're commentating through this game in the moment. Very much Fulham playing more of the ball. Sheffield United playing on a counter-attack. Although, what I will say in the second half, I think Sheffield United have actually had the ball a bit more than Fulham. But nothing's really happened. Obviously, at this stage in the first half, we had a goal. I think this second half is going to be very much Sheffield United trying to defend this lead. I've predicted 1-1. So, if Fulham get one break and one goal, then I think this score looks really good. You can't predict what the game's going to finish like at this stage. We still got 40 minutes. And anything can happen in 40 minutes. You just had to remember what Peterborough did to Derby. They were behind in stoppage time, and they took all the stoppage time to win against Derby. So, at the moment, it's very hard to call what will go on. It's going to be very much, what the game will go, it'll be very much Sheffield United trying to defend. Although at the moment, Sheffield United have really forced Fulham back in the moment. Fulham have struggled in this second half. Not starting the first half well, and not starting the second half well either. Sheffield United have won their first corner of the match, and it's going to be Conor Hurahan taking it. Alright, let's see how Fulham defend this. Conor Hurahan. Oh, okay, it's defended by, I think it was Tim Ream there. Although Sheffield United do win the second ball. Jaden Bogle. Cross is not that great. Harrison Reed defends that. One back by Osborne there. Not Norman Osborne, by the way. Oh no, it's not Osborne. Osborne's on the bench. I'm talking about Norwood. Gosh, I do wish Osborne was on the pitch, otherwise I would actually tease everyone with these Spider-Man No Way Home jokes at the moment. I've already made one little thing at the moment, and I think no one commenting on it has pretty much confirmed to me that at least, well, either that they've all seen it, or either that they don't want me to talk in that area again. Is my door shut? Yeah, it is shut. Oh yeah, my cat already gone in when I had my drink break. Got really bad news. Oh, what's going on, Daniel? Right, throwing comes in. Fulham need to try and build up something now. 52 minutes, and we still got supporters getting back to their seats, which says a lot, really, to be honest. Sheffield United being urgent. Look how quickly they're playing. I tell you what, Sheffield United look like the team that they're behind in the game and they're trying to get anything back. I've been very disappointed with Fulham in this opening 7 minutes in this half. I've not seen anything that suggests that they're going to get an equaliser at the moment. Right. They're even taking time with their throws as well. I mean, a lot of it is down to how Sheffield United are pressing, and just like that, Sheffield United have pressed so well in this game, have organised the game very well, and I think have got the tactics perfectly. Thrown by Teddy, one by Ream. Now, Robinson, he's found Harry Wilson. Here's Robinson. Okay, Robinson's got a little bit of room here. It's going to give it to Liskins Cabano. Cabano with the cross. Mitrovic with a header. Oh, it's high and off target. That's the first touch that Mitrovic has had in the ball. Well, he has had one shot in the first half, but even with that, I think that was the only touch he had in the first half. And then in this second half, the first header he's got, and we know how prolific he's been with his head. No pun intended there. But Unfortunately, it was high and wide. Some of your family test positive today. Oh no, that's a shame. Going through what I've gone through as well. Yeah, with my family, I've had two of my siblings actually testing positive. So Christmas has completely gone. Dextino, welcome to the stream. It's good to see everyone. I'm really happy that a lot of you have turned up today. Thank you guys so much. I'm appreciative that you're coming back with this watch along. We're still on 845 subs. 5 subs away from 850, guys. If we can get there, that would be absolutely amazing if we can. Thank you, guys. Right, long ball from Norwood. Finds Robinson. It is well defended. Here's Tetty. Tetty does manage to clear it. Oh, good play there. And I tell you what, Sharp does very well there to get the better of his defender. Tetty now. Oh, okay. Fulham have won it back. Harry Wilson doing very well. Oh, that will be a yellow card, surely, for Jack Robinson. Yeah, it is a yellow card for Jack Robinson. I do have to say, Harry Wilson, that's been Fulham's best player so far. He's the one, when he runs forward, he looks very dangerous at what he does. Do you think we'll go into lockdown next year? I don't think so, but I think we'll go into... I don't know, to be honest. Either we'll do some tiered lockdown, or we'll not be locked down at all, but pretty much with rules and regulations in outside areas, it'll be as close as it can be in terms of the lockdown policies, in terms of mask wearing. But it's not great right now. The fact that it's now soared through my family and we've done well to avoid the variant for a year and a bit, well, nearly 2 years actually, you know, it says a lot that this variant is very transmissible. And I do fear I've got it, but I'll find out by tomorrow morning, I guess. If I've tested negative tomorrow morning, then whoopie-doo. My last day of work is on the 23rd. Preferably if I could just survive till there, that'll be brilliant. But it's scary to try and test positive again, because if you do, you know, unfortunately, it's a 10-day isolation. And I don't really want to test positive going into the new year, to be honest. You know, especially when you're a uni student. Oh, good bit of play there. Oh, unlucky. Carvalho and Harry Wilson try and do something ingenious there. Brilliant one-touch play. But it's well defended in the end of it. And it's just the quality not quite there. What I was going to say was, being a uni student, it's very difficult seeing people. And there's generally been friends I've not seen for nearly a year and a half because of either restrictions, lockdown, or people testing positive. And the fact that I could be testing positive quite soon, it's gutting the whole situation, because then it'll be extended to another year, because we're all in a closed bubble because of this. Oh, Wilson's down. I think the referee's going to play on though. Sheffield United are going to try and break. Ilman Ndiaye now. Robertson tries to tackle, not good enough. Ndiaye tries to find Bogle, but the pass is not quite there. Here's Neeskens Cabano. Wilson's back up, but he can't get there. I think he's now holding something now. He has really been... he's been the one which I think has been tackled the most, Harry Wilson, in terms of anyone, really, to be honest. But that's just a classic example. If Fulham had the quality in that cross, Wilson would have had an opening and 1-1 on goal. The quality is not there tonight. Very alarmingly, it's not there either. Goal kick by Fotheringham. It's won by Carvalho, but it's out for a throw-in for Sheffield United. This might be the first time I live stream and Sheffield United win as well, so I don't have a good track record of Sheffield United winning when I am live stream, so I can break the curse in that sense. Right, so back to their goalkeeper. Fotheringham is going to boot it long. He's going to try and find Ndiaye, but he can't quite find him. Carvalho to Harrison Reed. Harry Wilson. Has anyone gone on the pitch? Has anyone actually been off the bench for Fulham's sake? No. Oh, yeah. The one who was fouled was actually not Harry Wilson. It was Tom Kearney. I thought so because it just then occurred to me that Wilson No, it was Wilson who was fouled, but number 10 was on, and I was thinking, I've not seen a number 10, but then that's Tom Kearney. He's been replaced by Seri. A bit harsh, but I understand why Marco Silva's done that. He was at fault partly for the goal, and I don't think he's been effective enough. Here's Cabano again. Back to Tom Kearney. Can Tom Kearney whip in a good cross? Tom Kearney with the cross. It's an atrocious cross, and it goes for a goal kick. What's happened to Fulham there? They can't cross their legs, let alone cross a football. Thanks for everyone watching the stream, by the way. If you guys have not checked out my round 23 review, please do check it out. I think only 5 of you have liked the video for that, so if you can check it out, please do so. Albeit it didn't take me too long to make, but it was a video made with love, as all my videos do nowadays. Right, another throw-in. The ball's spending more time off the pitch than it is on it, but it's a Sheffield United throw. Bogle taking the throw-in. Now, Marco Silva's doing this to Bobby Reid. This movement there. I mean, interpret that what you will, but he's doing this movement there, so you can tell that he's getting a bit passionate here. Right, Cabano tries to set across, but it's a brilliant tackle by Andy Stevens, and he keeps the ball in play, but actually it's a free kick to Fulham, and I need to see this one again. No, it wasn't Stevens, it was Basham, my mistake actually. So, Cabano briefly gets a moment of space. I think Basham gets the ball there. I think that's a very harsh decision by the referee there. It's a really rough tackle, but he does get the ball clearly before Cabano. Carvalho is off and Bobby Reid is on. Probably a good decision based on this half. I think Carvalho has not been involved in his half as he was in the first half, so we'll see if Bobby Reid can make a difference. And I think Bobby Reid has scored some crucial goals for Fulham already this season. We'll see if he can be the difference. Okay, here's Antonio Robinson. Here's Tom Kearney. He's going to give it to Tim Ream. He's going to spread it wide to Tetty. He's going to give it to Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson tries to find Bobby Reid. Oh, and Sheffield United got a throw in. Very disappointing from Fulham and Harry Wilson there. Sheffield United win the throw in. Throw-in goes in. Tetty wins the header. Tim Ream might have used his arm there, but he's going to allow it. Tom Kearney squares the pass to Antonio Robinson. Robinson back to Harrison Reid. Right. Not really many gaps at the moment. Here's Tom Kearney. He's going to give it to Tosin Adebayo. Now to Tetty. Tetty's going to try and release Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid receives the ball, but it's well tackled by Jack Robinson. Fair play, Jack Robinson. I've been quite harsh on you, but that was your best defensive play so far. Brilliant tackle. If Bobby Reid had got that cross there, it would have been dangerous. Throw in, and I think Tetty's going to take the throw. Tetty's going to give it to Bobby Reid. Back to Tetty. Tetty's going to try and cross it. Oh, it's not quite high enough. Well defended. Oh, there's a chance. Wilson, it's well blocked. And it's cleared. I tell you what, it was good work off the ball by Fulham to win that ball back, especially by Tim Ream. Tim Ream now to Robinson, sorry. So Robinson, who's cut a frustrated figure at this game. He's up against Stevens, which he retreats and gives it to Tim Ream instead. Tim Ream, what can he do? He's going to give it... he could try and give it to Mitrovic. He's making a run. No, he's going to give it to Cabano instead. Cabano tries to square it to Tetty. It just about works. Harrison Reid now. Oh, I tell you what, I think Cabano's struggling a little bit. He's not struggling with an injury, but he's struggling to make an impact for me. His crosses haven't been great, and the midfielders have just been taking advantage of his physicality and his height, which I think is a big problem. You know, never judge anyone by their height, but small players, unfortunately, I think get bullied round quite a fair bit, and Cabano is one of the smaller players on the pitch. Right, Sheffield United try and loop out a direct ball. Here's Sander Burge, and he's won a free kick. Excuse me, sorry. He's won a free kick by a very would you call it a tactical foul by Harrison Reed? He just barges into Sander Berge. He wins a free kick just outside the box. This could be a big opportunity for Sheffield United here. Two of you watching now. Gosh, we had a lot of viewers at the start of the stream. What's happened? Right. Who's standing towards it? So Hurahan's standing towards the ball at the moment. Hope the audio's fine, by the way. I've not heard anyone complain about it so far, so I'm assuming it's good. Excuse me. Hurahan with the free kick. Oh, could have been a chance there by Ender Stevens. John Egan tries to win the header. He doesn't get enough of a touch, and Stevens' touch is not... Oh no, it's back. Number 6 is Basham. I need to remember it was Basham who had that poor touch there. Stevens is number 3. Need to remember that. Not number 6, that's Basham. I've been getting them confused, and it's not a good sign if I'm getting players confused. I'm a bit worried about this headache. I really hope it's nothing bad. I mean, to reiterate, I'll find out tomorrow. Maybe it's me looking at my TV screens too much today. I think as soon as I sleep, maybe I'll find out. Right, here's Rodak with the goal kick. We're 65 minutes in the game. Okay, here's tossing Adebayo to giving it to Teti now. Teti's not got many options. Sheffield United have kept their shape fantastically well. But you would say that their back's a little bit against the wall. You know, they're defending a lead. Here's Cabano, Harrison Reed. Possession stats show 70% to 30% possession to Fulham, which doesn't surprise me. Okay, here is tossing Adebayo. Now, Fulham just look frustrated. They're running out of ideas a little bit. Not really being able to play the way they want to play with the overlapping and, you know, overlapping playing, I should actually specifically say. Okay. Long direct ball. Trying to find Bobby Reed, but it's very poor by Tim Ream there. And it's well cleared. But Tossin wins it back. He keeps the ball away from a throw-in. Here's Harrison Reed. What can he do with that? He's going to give it to Tim Ream. Going to give it to Antonio Robinson now. Now to Cabano, which Bogle's really been targeting him all game. And I think he's done a good job, Jason Bogle. Giving the ball away there a little bit. Now, can Sheffield United break? His Sander Berge taking a bit too much time there. Although that's a beautiful ball by to Jaden Bogle. Jaden Bogle now still with the ball. Oh, it's well defended by Teti. Oh my goodness me. The rare opening in this half. Right, so the ball's won back, given away. Sander Berge leads the counter-attack. Tim Ream does a good well to delay it. But a beautiful ball to find Jaden Bogle. But then Bogle just takes too long and Teti just get there slightly first before Bogle's there to pull the trigger. Man, if he probably should have taken it first time. I think he had Adebayo on toast there. Bogle could live to regret that chance if nothing comes of this game for them. Cross comes in. Oh, a header. Oh, Rodak doesn't get there convincingly. A block. Right, a foul of the goalkeeper. Nothing would have been given anyway. And the offside flag was up anyway. Right, looks like Rodrigo Muniz is going to be going on the pitch as well. Forest is set to bid for Nketiah worth to be around 7 million. That'll be a good signing. In fact, I should probably do a transfer show video at some stage as well. I've always enjoyed the transfer show videos when they're around. Oh, okay, here's a rare opening. Oh, Mitrovic can't get there. Here's Harrison Reed. Teti. To Wilson now. Wilson has been really pressured by Jack Robinson. Or Stevens, sorry. Right. Adebayo. Here's Bobby Reed. Well defended by Robinson. Fulham looking a bit more like that they're really fighting for something here. Here's Marco Silva back with this analogy of describing that we must win the game. I'm not even going to try and do a Marco Silva voice because I can't do impressions, but take that for what you will. That's a very interesting hand gesture to use when you're explaining stuff like that. Oh, Cabano needs to go off. Cabano needs to go off. He's really struggled. And I think they will get Cabano off. I think he'll be replaced by Muniz. No, I don't think Cabano is being replaced. It's actually Anthony Robinson is being replaced and Rodrigo Muniz is going on the pitch. I think Fulham now are playing with a back three and they're almost having... Well, they've got Bobby Reid, Mitrovic and Muniz up front. 3 recognised strikers. So this is Marcus Silva's way of saying, you know, if we can't win with this lot, then I don't know. But an interesting stat, actually. Fulham and Sheffield United have actually scored the most goals by subs. But Fulham have actually scored 3 more. Thought I would have believed that. Oh, well, the thing is, it's just like, at this point, it's just rumours. You know, I didn't think that I'll be seeing, oh, Nketiah is going to be in a shirt. I think Nketiah will leave Arsenal. What club he'll go to is really the $1,000,000 question. But I need to look into my research. So that's why I don't look into these things. Because people like you are like the moles. And they try and trip me up into these rumours. You know, if you did this with Benjamin Bloom, you'd be at the what did he call it? The fake news Simbin, I think he calls it. Fake news. But I won't be like that. God, Cabano needs to go off. He really does look out of place in this game. I just don't think with the physicality that Sheffield United have, I think Cabano suits in this game. If he had like a younger player in fullback, then I think Cabano would thrive better. But when he's facing off with 4 or 5 giants, I think Cabano struggles. Adebayo tried to defend it. Ndiaye briefly got an opening there, but they do well. Mitrovic, Tony Provider, is going to give it to Bobby Reid. Now to Tom Kearney. Now we're seeing all the substitutes kind of combine here. Harry Wilson to Tete. He's going to give it to Harrison Reed. Harrison Reed might spread the play. He does, giving it to Tete. Tete's going to give it to Bobby Reid, but good pressure again in that back line. Right. A bit of an opening by Sheffield United. Sharp trying to get through, but Tete does win the head-to-head. Right. Ooh, okay. We've got to be careful. It's definitely a free kick to Fulham. But you know what Billy Sharp is like. Very experienced. You know, with him being the top goal scorer in the league now, you know how experienced he is at riding people up. He is... Oh my gosh, once again, good defending again by Jack Robinson. If he had not cleared that, Mitrovic would have had a clear run and goal there. Robinson has really shone in the second half for me. You know, for him being, I think, the worst defender in the first half for Sheffield United, I think he's been their best defender in the second half. And I think Fulham have tried to target him, but I think he's actually thrived on that very well. Here's Ndiaye. Sharp can't run to get there, and it's going to be Rodak with the ball. Going to give it to Tim Ream. I'm going to leave another comment on the stream. Right, I know what I'm going to say. I mean, it's been more of the same for Fulham. They really have not been able to test Fotheringham in goal. And that's my biggest disappointment. They've got 3 recognised strikers on the pitch. They should be doing better than this. Hecky and Bottom will be loving this at the moment. This second half has not been the most entertaining in terms of chances. I'll give you that. I think the first half has definitely been a little bit more open. But it's a classic championship game. Anything can happen. You know, let's say one team gets a player sent off. Right, here we go. Here's Bobby Reid.
Rodrigo Muniz. Oh, it's defended, but Tom Kenny receives the second ball. Right, Niskins Cabano. He's got Jaden Bogle to beat. Cross comes in, and Fotheringham collects.
Do you count it as a shot on target? Nah.
It's not a shot on target. Cross is just not good enough by Cabano. Muniz needs to receive the ball quicker than that. But clearly what Sheffield United have done really well is their organisation. They've been able to retreat very quickly and defend their chances well. Free kick given for Fulham there. Oh, lovely language by Billy Sharp there. I don't need to repeat what he just said live on TV. Right, Teti now running with the ball. Clearly a frustrated figure, Billy Sharp. Right, here's Alexander Mitrovic. Here is Harry Wilson now. Oh, clever play by Wilson. Teti with the cross. Can Cabano get it? He does get it, Cabano. Oh, what's Muniz doing? Mitrovic! Mitrovic!
Oh, first shot on target. And it's saved. No goal.
Oh, Muniz, I don't know what he was doing there. So, Cabano... So, basically, the ball would have found Mitrovic anyway, but Muniz almost nearly defended the ball away from Mitrovic. And Muniz has been a player so far which I really think has not really shone the way that his price tag has suggested. And just that example alone just still shows there's still, I think, a bit of a miscommunication between the two. But this is better from Fulham. I think their attacking players are... Oh, this is some good play by Sheffield United. Oh, it's just... They've taken... Well, they've blown the whistle for something. I think offside is the decision there on Ndai.
Linesman looks very sure. He's nodding as he's giving the flag up like this. He's nodding like he's definitely not cheated on his test. I'm sure this is my own work.
We've all been there. Right, so, yeah. Was he offside?
Oh, very marginally. Yeah, he was offside.
Good decision by the referee in the end of it.
It was a blistering run, though, actually. Sheffield United really do have their threat. They really, really do. It was Jaden Bogle. I've got to say, Jaden Bogle has impressed me for Sheffield United. Despite him missing that chance, he really has done well. Thanks to all of you watching, by the way. How are we doing with likes at the moment? So we are on 14 likes. 1 like away for 15 likes. That'll be a great achievement if we can get it. Oh, we've got a conga going round at the moment with some Father Christmases. Not really the jolly mood that Fulham want to see based on the fact they're losing this game. I mean, it could be Sheffield United fans doing this, which I would love if it was Sheffield United fans doing that. Not very COVID friendly, but I'll allow it, I guess. You know, I'm not in charge. Right, good heading once again and defending by Sheffield United. Ndai does very well again. Good pass, this is a chance and it's a goal again. Oh, is it offside? Offside. Billy Sharp's goal will not count, it's offside. Sheffield United denied a second goal. But what happens here? Look at that gap between Tim Ream and Adebayo. No one shrugs off Ndai again. Definitely offside, I can give him that. Very poor defending, once again, by Fulham. The gaps are just not as compact as Sheffield United's are. And that's the main difference. And that's what happens when your manager decides to chuck 3 strikers and to only leave 3 defenders at the moment. Yeah, I think they're all Sheffield United fans, those Father Christmases. Well, love that. Right, Ndai's going off and Ben Osborne's on. Right, so Sheffield United have added an extra defender, maybe to try and neutralise Fulham's extra striker now. Ben Osborne, who's on. Oh, here comes Osborne. Here come the no way home jokes now. The best Osborne since Norman Osborne. Well, we'll find out. If he scores a goal, then he'll definitely be the best Osborne. Right, here's Tim Ream. What is... Oh. Fulham are falling apart. What is that pass by Tim Ream? He's just really... Well, not just him, but they've struggled to deal with Sheffield United's press, and that's been the main difference in this game today. It's been their press. I have a feeling I probably should take chatbots off. I don't think I look as good with it.
I'm going to keep it like this. But what I'm definitely going to do next time I do this, I think I'm going to make the scorecard there a little bit smaller in width. And I'm going to make an extra section for my chat box. Okay. Adebayo. Muniz. No, not Muniz. Teti, sorry. Is Adebayo. Oh, trying to do skill moves here. Against Robinson. Mitrovic gets tackled, although Reed does win the second ball. Tim Ream now. Best of the four of you watching, by the way. Right, here's Neeskens Cabano. He's got to beat Jaden Bogle again. Jaden Bogle's been winning the battle so far. He gets past him, but now Sander Berge looks very, very compact. Here's Tom Kearney. Right, he's not got a lot of options. Right, he's going to go on his own, I think. He's going to give it to Neeskens Cabano now. He's going to give it to Tim Ream. Good pass, actually, by Cabano there. Right. Now, here's Adebayo. He's going to give it wide to Teti. Just to give you an idea on the timer, guys, we've got 10 minutes, and it's a throw-in to Fulham. Didn't think it was a throw-in for Fulham, but they probably earned it, at least. Right. Teti. Adebayo. Tim Ream. He's going to give it to Cabano, but Jaden Bogle again, very quick to deny Cabano running forward. Reed, Adebayo, Teti. Teti's pass to find Bobby Reed is not good enough. It's well intercepted. I tell you what, Sheffield United's plan is just literally hit one long ball and hope someone receives it. And to be fair, they did that one time in the second half and it nearly worked. Of course, they had a disallowed goal from that. Right. Teti is going to give it to Adebayo now. Ball comes in. Mitrovic, but well won in the end of it by Egan there. Right, here's Harrison Reed. Fulham winning the 50-50s in the second ball, but they're not winning the match, and they're not getting many chances. Following has only made one save. It was a very comfortable save as well from Mitrovic. Right, Teti, Bobby Reed. Here's Tom Kearney. He's going to give it back to Teti. Now to Bobby Reed. Right, a bit of a gap now. Cross comes in. Headed away. Here's Neeskens Cabano. He completely mishits the ball. Wow. Cabano, for me, has had a shocker. He's had an absolute shocker there. How can you completely mishit the ball? I think he hits the ball behind him rather than forward. Right, this was for the first time I saw a little bit of a gap in the back line. Fulham have got to keep doing what they just did there. Here's Wilson, tries to find Rodrigo Muniz, but it's well defended by Egan. Great performance by John Egan. Right, so here's Tim Ream. He's going to give it to Neeskens Cabano. Jaden Bogle's not really on to Cabano, but Sander Berge is kind of doing that role here. Here's Harry Wilson. He's playing in an alternative position here. Cabano with the cross, an actual good cross. It was well headed, but well defended by Stevens. Okay. Sheffield United now on the ball. They're trying to do a long looping ball again, but it doesn't quite work out. Fulham have got 8 minutes plus stoppage time to try and get a result. Right, Cabano, he loses out completely. It's booted away. It's not gone out of play. Reed's going to give it to Harrison. I've nearly said Tim Reed, but it's not that. It's Harrison Reed's nearly give it to Tim Ream. Okay. Adebayo now on the ball. He's going to give it to Teti. Teti now back to Ream. Ream running forward. Got a bit of space. He's got a couple of options. He's got a couple of people who could make some runs. I will say, Fulham, if they can go direct, they might have a chance. But they just won't stop the way they play, which is highly possessive football. Right, here's Bobby Reed. Good play. Oh, Harry Wilson. Pass way too heavy there. Mitrovic is saying he's taking the blame. I thought it was more Wilson doing a bit having too much power on the pass, but Mitrovic did have a slight touch onto it. Maybe he should control it better. Yeah, Mitrovic misjudges it completely. This could have been the chance. He would have had to go past John Egan, but he would have had a really good opportunity to score a goal there. Falling in with the goal kick. Right. Okay, header. It's won back by Fulham. Here's Harrison Reed. Tete. They're still in Sheffield United's half. Passing the ball back now. Adebayo. He's giving it to Tim Ream now. Okay, Neeskens Cabano. Neeskens Cabano. Oh, that is a foul by Jayden Bogle. The rare time which I think Cabano has actually got the better of Jayden Bogle, and Jayden Bogle as a result does get a yellow card. That is what Cabano has had to do more of. Trick Bogle, you know, suddenly inject a big bit of pace. And he's just not done that enough. I think maybe it's fatigue, but yeah, at the moment, it's not great, isn't it? Hopefully this is the point where all teams up above Forest start losing. Well, if Fulham lose this game, it will open a lot of potential possibilities in terms of a promotion race. Blackburn will be 3 points behind Fulham after this, if it stands. It looks like Cabano's taking the free kick. Oh, what is that ball? It misses everyone and it's a goal kick. Cabano, I'm sorry. I hate to single out people, but he's not been great. Neeskens Cabano. He's had to do, well, he needed to do a lot better there. Yeah, and Marco Silva's just as confused and as disappointed as I am. God, that says everything really, to be honest. He's not going to be happy with Cabano after this game, I can tell you that. It's the 85th minute, so 5 minutes plus stoppage time, and now be game, set, and match. Right, my cat's a little bit closer now. I can actually reach out for it now. Hello. Sheffield United talking to their bench a little bit. I've got a sneeze coming, and it's not coming through yet, but it probably will soon. Stevens with the cross. Adebayo defends it. Right, someone's turned the shower on in my house, so if you do hear some background noise, do forgive me. I mean, I don't know why they don't wait for my stream to end, but in the end of it, you know, they live in their house too. It's what happens when you share a house with people. Right, here's Cabano, who I really can't believe is still on the pitch, to be honest. Another free kick. Right, Bogle's got to be careful here. Tackle he's done on Cabano. If he does this again, if he's not careful, he'll receive a second yellow. So Bogle's got to be careful. I mean, we've got 4 minutes plus stoppage time left, but what Sheffield United can't afford to do is to lose one of their defensive allies. Alright, all Cabano tries to give something to Mitrovic, but Mitrovic can't get through that back line. It's proven to be too tough for Fulham to break down. Here's Adebayo. He's got to try and beat Ben Osborne. He does get ahead of Ben Osborne there. Marek Rodak now with the ball. A bit of a, not a great ball by Marek Rodak. Bit careless, I would say, but Tete does about get enough before it would have been a really embarrassing goal for Sheffield United if the ball was a little bit more carefully placed. Right, here's Tim Ream. Tom Kearney. Tom Kearney, he can hit a wicked ball in his day. He's giving it sideways to Tete. Tete with the cross. Header. Oh, it's not quite cleared yet. Oh, wait, is it a throw-in? It's a throw-in for Fulham. Right, 87 minute. What can they do? Here's Tom Kearney again. Harrison Reed. He's going to give it to Tete. He's got Bobby Reed as an option. Bobby Reed has got to try and get past Ender Stevens. Ender Stevens does very well, but it's a corner to Fulham. Could this be the moment they score their goal? I mean, when they were behind against Bournemouth, they scored in around this time of the game. And it was a header. I don't think it was a corner, but it was a header. So, will history repeat itself here? Corner comes in. No, it's well defended by Bogle. Reed. Going to give it to Tim Ream. He's got a bit of space, Tim Ream. But the cross is absolutely atrocious and no free kick is given. You can do all of this to try and claim a free kick. Ow, my arm hurts. He just got a booster recently. You could do all of this, but you know, you're not going to be given a free kick if you do that. He was just simply off balance. It reminded me a couple of my Colchester United players on my career mode, which says a lot. Marco Silva cuts a frustrated figure. He's not pleased of what he's seen. He will see this as an opportunity lost because he can go 5 points clear at the top if they won this game. Right now, Fulham would take a point to go 6 points clear. In fact, no, to go 4 points clear. I can't do my maths today. It's Fulham throw-in? Yeah, it's a Fulham throw-in. So we've made it to the 89th minute. We're going to get stoppage time very soon. It's defended. Cabano tries to win it back, but it's well defended again. Adebayo gets ahead of Billy Sharp. He would have been offside anyway if Sharp had any contact. Free kick given for Fulham. Right, we've got 30 seconds before stoppage time goes in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, by the way. You know, it's been forever since I've last done a watch-along. But I have a feeling I might do more of these. You know, they take a lot of my time, but at some stage we're generating a lot of viewers. So I might try and do it again. Right, here's Harry Wilson. He's got to try and get past Stevens. Oh, Wilson does very well, but good defending again by Robinson. But Harry Wilson takes one extra touch, which means he loses out. It's 4 minutes of added time. Sheffield United have got 4 minutes to survive. Tom Kearney now. Teti with the cross. Defended. And it's a corner to Fulham. I couldn't even tell you the amount of corners that Fulham have had in this game. Harrison, welcome to the stream. You say Marco Silva's a banter manager. Well, I wouldn't say this is down to Marco Silva. I think this is more on the players. Tom Kenny in the corner, defended well. And it's won well by Ben Osborne. Although it's won again. Niskins Cabano. Mitrovic! Oh, off the bar! A chance for the rebound. Oh, it's missed! Oh my gosh, Wilson and Mitrovic, you should both be embarrassed. How does that not go in? The space! You could fit all of NASA the amount of space Mitrovic had. Look at this. He was onside as well. Why does he even try and do in that awkward angle? Hits the bar. Wilson, I think, even had an easier chance. Well, no. Mitrovic shouldn't even do that. He should run to the left, beat him at his near post. His shot comes off the bar. And Wilson just completes his skies here. Oh my gosh. That should have been it. And that would have been my 1-1 score prediction fulfilled as well if that got in. Oh, these tiny margins. Oh my goodness me. Wow. That will definitely haunt Fulham if they don't get automatically promoted. That moment there. Why is Mitrovic not even thinking of trying to run forward and maybe try and take on in the far corner? He bought the defenders way too much time. And how Wilson didn't even hit the target, I don't even know. Should have hit the target there, but they've got 2 minutes to redeem themselves. You don't think, excuse me, Harry doesn't think West Brom will get promoted. Their defensive stats show they should be promoted, but at the moment I'm a little bit worried that they're looking quite toothless going forward. Although I will say they were quite unlucky, I would actually say, but it is consistency. Right, long ball going in. This is the first time I've seen Fulham look a little bit direct. And voila, as soon as they go direct, they look threatening. I said this from literally halfway through the second half. If they'd have just gone direct and not been doing these tiki-taki passes that Sheffield United would just read, then if you actually almost play them at their own game plan, it would concern them. It would surprise them. You've got to sometimes change your tactics when you're going through a game. The fact that Marco Silva, he's brought plenty of subs on, he's brought all the attacking players on, but the fact they've not even changed their approach, why not try to do something different? Look, there we go, another direct pass. It's well defended, but it at least invites the opportunity for someone to potentially mess up and for Fulham to break through and goal. That's what they needed to do more of. when the second half started. If they did that for a full 45 minutes, then I think they would have eventually scored. Because it's shown to me that Sheffield United do have gaps, but Fulham have just been, I don't know, it just doesn't look like they're confident going forward. They really don't look confident. Right, 93.5 minutes, got 30 seconds left. Can they get something here? Here's Teti going to go with a long ball, trying to find Mitrovic. It doesn't find Mitrovic, but it does find Cabano. He's going to give it to Harrison Reed here. Harrison Reed with a ball, trying to find Mitrovic, but the ball's not quite good enough there. Good defending by John Egan. It's cleared. Right, Teti's got the ball now. We've got 5 seconds left. This will be the final attack. Here is Harry Wilson. He's going backwards. And the full-time whistle ends here. Sheffield United pick up a crucial win at this stage of the season. What a crucial win that is for Sheffield United. They are now 11th place in the table. Fulham missed the chance to go 5 points clear in the table. And now are living a little bit dangerously. They're only 3 points ahead of Blackburn, who seem to be winning every single game they have at the moment. So this is going to make things very interesting in the promotion race going into Boxing Day games. All I can say, bring on Boxing Day, because I want to see more of this. Sheffield United just continuously improving. I mean, off the ball, one of the best defensive performances I've seen all season. It has shown to me that they're not quite got it right yet. I would say if they looked a little bit more clinical, but in the end of it, you're not expected to be prolific against the big, high-scoring teams, especially teams, right in the top of the championship. But Sheffield United did more than enough. Right, very quickly before we end, let's look at what the catcher thing is saying. So look at this. To reiterate my point, Fulham now 5 games without a win. Same with Bournemouth, 5 games without a win. Blackburn winning every game at the moment. 5 wins in a row. Are only 3 points behind them. West Brom only 4 points behind Fulham. And look at this. QPR with 2 games in hand are 10 points behind. They can easily close the gap as well. Middlesbrough right up there. Coventry right up there. Forest pushing up there as well. Then look at Sheffield United up in the top half of the table. What a massive 3 points that is. 4 wins in a row. Their best form this season. Unbeaten in their last 5 matches as well. They've closed the gap and are only 3 points off the top 6. What an unbelievable turnaround this is turning out to be for Sheffield United. 15 fouls from Sheffield United, so they did really well in preventing Fulham going forward. But as a result, they have picked up a couple of yellow cards from this. I can't find it. Yeah, look. 3 yellow cards for Sheffield United because of that. But the 1 counter-attack goal came from that. But the big chance came right at the end for Fulham. How on earth did they miss that big chance there? Both Mitrovic and Wilson should have scored their individual goals, and they didn't. So that was very disappointing on their part. 9 shots inside the box to 0 there. That's surprising. And yeah, I think overall that is everything I want to say in this stream today. Harrison says West Brom need to employ Daniel Farke and Mark Robbins. I think Daniel Farke would be a good appointment. I think Mark Robbins, you've got to be a bit careful with him. He's an underrated manager, but you can't, I'm comparing him a little bit to a Nathan Jones. Just give him time. And when you're given the opportunity to work somewhere else, it's got to be the moment when it's right, when Coventry can cope without him. Okay, so final result of Fulham and Sheffield United. Fulham 0, Sheffield United 1. They score in the 3rd minute with Ilman Ndiaye. No goals at the end of it. They had a goal disallowed, Sheffield United from offside. Fulham have a big chance in the end, but alas, it ends 1-0 Sheffield United, which is a big win for them. Fulham, indigestion. Fulham still struggling to pick up their form. But that wraps it up for the end of this watch along. If you guys enjoyed the watch along today, please do give the stream a like. It does tremendously help the channel. Please do hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so. It does really help the stream to do so. So just to show you how we're doing with subscribers in the moment. Right, I don't know why my internet's so slow. So I believe now this should update to 845, I think, or has it gone down? No, it has gone up to 845. We are 5 subscribers away from 850 subscribers, people. 5 of you can literally just click that red subscribe button, completely free of charge to subscribe, and it will definitely help the future of this channel. But that was all for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it was a good match. It wasn't the best match, but it actually was a really tight contest. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are legendary if you saw the end of the stream. And as always, I'll see you guys later on. Take care, everyone.